Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm actually going to be doing a little review of this tape measure that I've been using for probably the last 2 months or so. This is a Lufkin control series. It's the nite. It's a 25 feet and it has a 12-foot like brake radius or brake range. This is actually not the, I believe they have a 50 or a 75 foot, like drop, one that I just couldn't afford it at the time. I'm probably gonna get a Stanley Fat Max and one of the Craftsmen to just do like a comparison and see how they hold up over time. This is, I think I might make this just my home tape measure after I get like the Stanley Fat Max or something. This has the finger brake so that you can kind of control that with your finger. The only problem with this is that it kind of, like if you're working with caulking or, you know, you got crud on your fingers, it's gonna get on here. But, it's backwards. But, I mean, this is pretty cool. People think that this glows in the dark, it doesn't. But it does make it easier to see. It's not a cheater tape, which I like, because sometimes having all those numbers underneath here, it can get kind of confusing. The only problem with most of the tapes that I've used so far, because I've had a Milwaukee tape. Yeah, I've had a Milwaukee tape, and whenever you tighten your clip, it makes it so that this gets stuck. Your tape won't retract nice and smooth like that. I actually have dropped this off of probably 20 feet or so, 25 feet, no problems when I get it back on. Oh, wow. That's right, I'm an amateur. So, and then I do have some criticisms about this tape. It doesn't have that guard right here, and when I when I let my daughter play with it, she might you know, get a scratch, but I'm gonna raise her to be tough because it is what it is. She's gotta be tough in this world. It locks nice. The pliability is pretty good. Like if you wanna get up to something and kind of get that measurement like this. Hey James, how's it going? Oh, I scared him a little bit. Watch this. So, like I said, it has a 12-foot reach. Let's see if I can get to my pony wall. I think it's about 12 feet. So that's 5. There's 6. There's 8. There's 9. Both my dogs ran. There's 10. There's 11. And there's 12. Yep. Right 12. Okay, you hear that? I have to have it screw a little bit tight on it though, so that it doesn't fall off my belt while I'm working. So overall, I really like this. I saw somebody on the job site with this one probably about 4 months ago, and then I ended up losing my Milwaukee on the job site. So I ended up buying this guy. Another cool thing is it has this really fat, I don't know, tip, I guess you'd call that. I mean, I'm gonna get butchered in the comments for this if anybody ever comments on my videos. But then these teeth at the top, that way you can hook onto something, you know, and then pull back so that you can still read the front side of your tape. The only thing that kind of sucks, this is the main criticism besides the brake finger, which I thought would be like really helpful. I don't really use it that much because most of the time you can just go on the outside. You don't need to do this. The only criticism is this. I want the number in inches. I don't need the foot. I don't need this foot sign. 1 foot. Because then when you're measuring out and you're all the way over here and you need, yeah, I know 48 inches is 4 feet. But then when I'm measuring something that's 277 or, you know, that's going to be like 20 feet, it gets kind of annoying, I'll be honest. Like, you couldn't have just put like 12 and then like a smaller portion. So like make this the highlighted 12, and then underneath it you could have put a foot. Like I have this side that I can read off over this side. Maybe they didn't want to take away from these 16th markers and the 8th markers. But I mean, overall, I've really liked this Lufkin. It's the first time I bought one of these. Usually I've bought in Craftsman, Milwaukee, or the Stanley. But I'm gonna buy like, kind of like the 25-foot Stanley and the Craftsman, and just kind of see the comparison of all of them, where they have the same brake and everything like that eventually. They make some with the magnets on them, which are pretty cool. So I think I'm gonna end up buying those too. I don't know why you need so many tape measures, but it's just something that you can get into pretty easy. So anyway, that's my little review. So this, one more thing, sorry. I mean, the look is really cool, the all black. Like, this is a pretty cool tape measure, I gotta say. They do make them without the brake, the finger brake right here. I mean, I usually, when my other one, I would just go like this when I needed to do that. So you don't technically need this. It can get dirt and stuff all in here and make it kind of sticky over time. Nice clip. I did tighten it. I over tightened it a little bit because like sometimes it'll get flung off my belt and stuff like that when I have a big pack on. I'll probably end up doing like a little review of, is it AMP or AWP? That's the belt type that I got. It had a padded belt with leather on it, and it's worked so far, but I do have some criticisms on that too, so I'm going to do a little bit of a review on that. I've had that for probably, I want to say 5 to 6 months, and it's just falling apart on me now. And then I'm gonna try another one that I saw at Lowe's. It's only like 14 bucks, so I'm gonna try that one. I don't expect them all to last that long because when you're beating the heck out of them, you know, there's really nothing that you can do about it. I'm gonna have some probably DeWalt tool reviews, and I actually got some Craftsman stuff too that has actually worked out pretty good. I ended up using their Impact on a few jobs, a few bigger jobs, but I had to switch because it just didn't have the same amount of torque that the DeWalt had. So anyway, sorry to get off topic on that. If you are in the market for a nice easy cheap tape measure, I think this was like 15 bucks, dude. And this thing's awesome. Like the high visibility number markers, when you're trying to use a laser level and all that kind of stuff, it comes out a lot better, especially with the green laser. This does help a lot. I know that the yellow ones can kind of, especially in the daylight, you're not going to be able to see it as much, but with this, you got something dark that you get to find that laser line on. So it makes it nice and easy. All right, guys, that's my little impromptu review. I just figured, hey, why not? It's something I use every day. I just got done with school. We got done early because the internet sucks for my class. I might do like little rants and stuff on my advanced EMT and what I'm studying and things like that, just rambles, because it's pretty interesting stuff, and then you guys can learn with me. So, all right, you guys have a good day, good night, good evening, and I'll talk to you guys later.